Earlier on Saturday, Russia said it prevented a seaplane attack on a bridge connecting the Russian mainland with the Crimean Peninsula. In messages published on Telegram, Russian Defense Ministry said that 3 semi-submersible unmanned boats sent by Kiev regime to carry out a terrorist attack on Crimean Bridge were destroyed in Black Sea. 1 late Friday and 2 early Saturday. Completed in 2018. Bridge has been targeted throughout Russia's invasion of Ukraine, including the July attack that damaged bridge and killed 2 people. Ukrainian anti-corruption efforts. White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan met with the heads of Ukraine's anti-corruption agencies on Friday to discuss Kiev's progress in fighting corruption and preserving the autonomy of key government institutions. Officials discussed the progress made by Ukraine in fighting corruption and maintaining the autonomy of key government institutions. Sullivan emphasized the importance of independent, impartial law enforcement and judicial institutions for any democratic society. He also reiterated Washington's steadfast support for anti-corruption reforms in Ukraine and the Ukraine's bold defense of its democracy against Russian aggression. Meanwhile, Albanian ambassador to the UN Ferhat Hoxha told reporters on Friday that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is expected to attend the annual UN Security Council meeting on Ukraine this month in New York. Albania holds the presidency of the 15-member council for September. World leaders will begin meeting in New York on September 18. The Security Council meeting on Ukraine will be held on the 20th of September. Zelensky said in his daily speech that he was emotional because Friday is the first day of the school year. He said nearly 4 million students have returned to classrooms, most offline or in mixed mode where social interaction between kids is still preserved. He said, "Every child's smile today. Flower children bring to school. Every lesson Ukrainian teachers do today. And dream arises in Ukrainian children today is proof Ukraine will surely endure." He said, "Life gets stronger." Meanwhile, British Ministry of Defence said on Saturday that Ukraine continues to take offensive action on the Orikhiv axis in southern Ukraine, where units have reached first Russian main line of defense. Grain deal negotiations. Russian President Vladimir Putin is scheduled to meet with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan in the Black Sea city of Sochi on Monday to revive the UN-brokered Black Sea grain deal. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said, Russia withdrew from agreement in July, saying that main conditions for reconnecting Russian Agricultural Bank to SWIFT international payments system had not been met. Moscow carried out a series of attacks on Ukraine's ports and grain infrastructure. Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan met with Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu in Moscow on Friday to discuss grain exports ahead of the scheduled